Okay, let's enter some basic English techniques. Let's get with it. We're gonna keep the video moving. I'm putting this ball on the center line and I'm gonna hit it directly on the very top, no English, and I expect it to come back and hit the cue. So take your time, set up. Nice slow push. Comes back, touches the stick. What we're going to do now is introduce a baseline of one tip of left English. We're going to still hit it straight. So it's going to hit right here and a baseline so that you can get established with how much English should one tip go. It should give you one diamond shooting it from side to side. And two tips should give you two diamonds. So if we shoot straight, one diamond is here, two diamonds is here. So let's mark that right quick. I'm expecting it to hit somewhere around, preferably on this one ball, coming toward it. If it hits a little bit over in this area, my baseline, I'm putting too much English on it. If it comes up short, I'm not putting enough. One tip. When I go down, I need to address the ball at one tip. I don't want to go down and then move my stick over. So hypothetically, from that camera angle in front of me, it would be right here. From the camera angle behind me, it would be about right there. All right, let's chalk up one tip of English and let's go at it, everybody. Baseline on one tip of English, push straight. Don't try to make the ball spin. It's going to spin because you're not on the center of the ball. Still shoot straight. And as you can see, we did hit our baseline of one tip of English. We're keeping this video moving. We're going to do two tips of English, and we're expecting to scratch. Same philosophy. If it does not scratch, we're either too much English if we come over here, and we're not enough if we come here. It needs to go ahead and scratch. We're still pushing the ball straight from the camera angle in the front. Two tips would be about right there. From the camera angle in the back, two tips would be about right there. Let's put the ball on the center line. Scratch. Nice controlled stroke. Still push straight. The ball's going to spin because you're not in the center. Nice control, pull back. Hit your spin. Ball's going to spin because you're not in the center. Nice control, pull back, hit your spin, and there we have the close to scratch. So half a tip, hitting straight, I'm expecting it to go here. One full tip, I'm expecting it to go here. And that's because it's multiplying what's happening here. We did one tip and got a diamond. This is 4.5 feet this way, it's 9 feet that way. So if it had time, and the diamond was further out, it would do what we're doing now. One, make sure we're centered here. All right, we are centered. No English. We're expecting to come back and touch our stick. We need to address the ball perfectly in the top with no English. It appears to come back, touch our stick. Expecting to come back and touch our stick, we need to address the ball perfectly in the top with no English. It appears to come back, touch our stick. Okay, everyone, let's move on. We're going to give it half a tip. Okay, everyone, let's move on. We're going to give it half a tip. Half a tip, we're expecting it to give us a full diamond because it's doing double the work that it did earlier. Half a tip. We want to go down at half a tip. We don't want to go down and pivot over. So come down, make sure you're at half a tip, shoot straight, come back and touch the diamond. We're expecting it to come right here. All right. Make sure you're at half a tip, shoot straight, come back and touch the diamond. Expect it to come right here. All right. Now we're expecting this to scratch. We're giving it one full tip. One full tip multiplied by what it did there, it should come over here and scratch. Let's chalk up, everyone. All right. Basic English 101 we have going here. I have one tip. I did not pivot. I came down on the spot. I'm still shooting straight. My cue doesn't know it has one tip. I don't know I have one tip. I'm just shooting straight. But because I'm over on the side of the ball like that, it makes that ball come over here and scratch. That means I have one tip. I did not pivot. I came down on the spot. I'm still shooting straight. My cue doesn't know it has one tip. I don't know I have one tip. I'm just shooting straight. But because I'm over on the side of the ball like that, it makes that ball come over here and scratch. This is our pocket line to that ball. So, if our cue ball, this is our object line to this pocket. Straight through that ball to the pocket, center, it puts it right there. If the cue ball is over here on this line, the ball is naturally going in this direction of the table. Let's call that my right hand. Pocket line again. If the ball is on this side of the pocket line, from my cue stick over, the cue ball is on the right, it means the ball is going to the left. So, when you get up here and you start trying to learn and practice English, do it with a smooth, steady speed right now. That way it helps you learn. All right, you need to know where the ball is going with no English. Sometimes you see someone like Dr. Dave do the peace sign. He puts his arm over where the cue ball is coming from, where the contact point is, he puts a peace symbol, and that V area is where the cue ball connects. He puts it there, and we have an estimate every one of the cue ball hitting around right there. So let me put up some stuff right there. We're saying the cue ball is going to hit, give or take, about right there. The same angle in is the same angle out. So it's going to go about like that. That's my guess. Now if I hit it and it comes up right here or right here, and it comes off right here or right here and not on the paper, I had a good idea. I didn't just go in blind. That's what we're trying to have it not do, go in blind. So now, we'll come up and we'll hit this with just top English. One more thing to go back and backtrack. When I talked about one tip moved in a diamond, the reason you needed to know that is, once I establish where this cue ball is going to hit the rail, let's move this out the way. Let's move this out the way. Let's bring over number one that we used earlier for the one tip. And I'm guessing the cue ball is coming toward this one ball. So if it comes toward this one ball, anytime I hit it with top left or top right English, it's still going to hit here. The right will make it deflect by one diamond. I'm saying it's going to come to about this diamond here, everyone. In fact, let me mark that for you all. Let me take that one that I'm shooting with, and I'm going to mark that right here. I'm saying if I hit one hard enough, it's going to hit there and hit there. Let me bring up the number 2. With one tip, it's going to spin and it's going to widen that angle because it's coming off this way spinning. I'm saying it's going to go to that second area right here. That's one diamond. I have a 2 ball right here, so let me bring that 2 ball over here. When I'm doing top right, I'm expecting it to go there. When I do 3 o'clock, on the cue ball, it's going to hit down just a little further and sharpen about right here. So I'm thinking 3, cue ball location 3 is going to go right here. From a clock, that's 1, and then I'd say about 1:30 is position 2, 3 o'clock is position 3, and then 4:30 would be position 4. Now we're starting to get into more of a tangent area. Let's see if I can mark that. So that's going to hit low and come down. That's going to hit, let me double check that when I come around there. That's 4. And we need to shoot a ball. Let's throw that one up there right quick. And let's measure off on this tangent line right quick. So from 4 and spin, it's going to come here about where 4 is. All right. And then 5 is backspin. I'm saying backspin is about 3 times the cut angle. That's what Dr. Dave says. It also depends on the speed at which you hit the backspin. So I'm saying 3 times the cut angle, 1, 2, 3. Let's give 5 there. And that's all we'll do, because if we go through 6, 7, 8, 6 would be 7:30, 7 would be 9 o'clock, and 8 would be about 10:30, 9 would be center, and 10 would be right below center. No English for 9 and 10. We're not going to do those. We'll just do these here. I just want to run through these right quick so we can see. We'll do number 1 first and see if we have a good baseline established. All right, that was perfect baseline. One of them cameras ought to cough that. Let me hit it a little bit harder, and I'm expecting it to hit the 1 area here if you hit it hard. When you're learning English, you don't need to hit it hard though. Just hit it hard enough to make the ball and get the results you need. All right, here's number 1 again, top English, not hitting it hard. I want to hit it hard enough to get to that second 1 ball though. All right, so now it also varies. If you start going in on this part of the pocket or this part of the pocket, you're going to get different results. So I'm trying to hit the cue ball the same spot, the object ball the same spot, so that I get the same result. And you can see here, we shortened about right here. That's going to be 3 o'clock. I'm expecting the ball to go a little further down because I'm moving down on the cue ball, which widens how far it's going to go. I'm expecting it to go here and then go down to there. So it's probably going to hit more like here. It's going to hit down further and have that spin on it that's going to take you there. With English, you don't have to try to kill the ball. Just as you're learning English, the biggest thing is just make sure you push through. The little pokey stroke will not work. You notice I'm pulling back far on my stick, but the stick is not accelerating super fast. It has a nice steady tempo of building up speed. All right, here we go. There's that spin, hits right there, hits right there. When you start getting better at pool, it's not about how well you shoot. It's about how well you can move this cue ball. So there's number 3 there. Let's go to number 4. Number 4 is 4:30. Which means it's starting to hit that tangent line. So I'm hitting about right there. It's hitting down by that 4 now. And it's got a little spin on it. It's got a little bit of right spin, so it hits down here and then it comes over. Let me see, it looks like I may be off just a hair. Okay, I'm saying about right where it is, maybe over another smidge. All right, everyone, let's execute number 4. We're not gonna hit it hard, but we're going to hit it at 4:30 position. Here we go. So that wasn't really hard enough to make it really spin and do anything, but you see it's going that direction. Last one we'll do, everyone, will be a backspin. Depending on how hard you hit it, is where it goes down and hooks. All right, everyone, let's do the backspin. Let's get a little chop. Nice, slow, steady tempo on your backspin. Try not to choke up. Full stroke so that you get the result. All right, everyone, there we are with where we need to be. Now it's a matter of make sure everything is lined up. Everything's lined up. I pull right here. I take one last look. Then I backspin. That's like perfect, everyone. So that's how you really take your game to the next level. Start understanding what that cue ball will do.